All right, guys, amazing news today of what's going on with me, giving testimony of just an insane world that we live in. Today has been a racket. This month alone, I've been through, this is 3 cell phones that have been hacked. I've had 2 YouTube channels shut down to where I can't do uploads anymore. All of my videos have been erased again by YouTube. And listen to this. This is the reason why they shut it down. You're not going to believe this. It was a video that was already erased on the internet that they said I violated their terms of agreement. So it was a video on an entirely different YouTube channel that was already taken down. And they claimed that I violated the agreement on that video, so they shut down another channel. Now, this is how they did it. They did it on the local level. And this is what's happening. When I go get a new cell phone, okay, I have the Covington Police Department and the Sheriff's Office working together without a warrant. I went there and I said, do you have a warrant on me to hack my phone and to shut down my YouTube channels? No, they don't. That's what they told me. Okay, so I said, well, it's happening. And they're saying, oh, it's not happening. I said, yes, it is. Omission, once again, they refuse to press charges against themselves. So it's all like they're acting in conspiracy. It's really sad, guys. So I told the captain, I said, listen, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to have my constitutional rights stood up for, and for you to work for the people, the humans, instead of corporations. I said, that's all. I said, I'm not trying to hurt you. I said, I just want my freedom of speech. I don't want my computer hacked. I don't want my privacy invaded. I don't want a gang stalking covert operation working behind the scenes to rig elections. And that's what's happening. They're rigging the elections, guys. So I went to pay my bill the other day. And I was complaining about my hotspot minutes to the guy. And of course, I'm the only one that's getting this done. Because when I call customer service, it either goes to the Philippines, it goes to South Africa, India, or it goes to China. It's never going to the United States. Now, when the people in the store call customer service, it goes to California. Kind of strange there, right? Why is my phone going to foreign countries, just like Apple, selling their data to foreign countries that Donald Trump signed an executive order on? They're doing it anyway. So when I call customer service, I'm going to complain about, an American franchise owner that is calling police that are working above the law without a warrant that are hacking my computers. Okay, driving around in police cars with our tax dollars, working for the Democrats, hacking our computers. Okay, simple as that. Rigging elections. We have our own police helping the Democrats rig elections. Okay. Now, they're doing this on false FISA warrants. They're claiming that we're some kind of a terrorist. I went to the police captain. I said, I've been in this town my whole life. I know people. I know people in the sheriff's department, knew people that were the captain of the police department. I used to teach martial arts to the police. I said, I used to own a business here. And I'm not a terrorist. Well, we didn't say you were a terrorist. I said, well, your police officer treating me like one. I said, I don't want to do any harm to anybody. I said, but why are you hacking my phone? Oh, we're not hacking your phone. We don't have the technology to do that. I said, will your officer work with the sheriff that does have the technology to do this? And I have proof of that. Oh, I assure you, my officer wasn't at the grocery store outside hacking your cell phone. I said, well, I assure you he was. I videoed it, and I had witnesses. Okay? He still wouldn't reprimand or find out who the officer is. He asked me to leave the police station. I kindly said, okay, sir, no offense. I said, but if you're going to refuse to press charges on a crime that I'm telling you happened, I mean, we look at above our skies all day long and the police won't press charges because they're claiming they don't have jurisdiction over the sky. Okay, now he's saying he doesn't have jurisdiction over a crime that happened in Covington, Louisiana, all right, by a Covington police officer. Working above the law, pretending to be a police officer, driving in police officer city cars, and doing work for Antifa, rogue, Democratic, under the table, getting paid, doing a dual job in a police car. I said, well, that's illegal. And that's exactly what's happening. And I said, please investigate it. I'm telling you it's happening. He wanted me to leave. I left. No big deal. So this is what we're going through, guys. While I was at the grocery store, after 15 minutes of leaving the cell phone company, a guy in the mobile phone store called this above the law police officer working without a warrant and gave him private information of mine. Okay. They hacked my other phone, and now they hacked this phone. Okay, so my other YouTube channel was shut down, and I have proof that he hacked it. As soon as I walked in the grocery store, a sheriff and a Covington police officer pulled up and was just sitting in the parking lot. And when I got in my truck, I pulled out my video camera, I filmed it, and my phone was going all kind of wacko because it was being hacked. It was frozen. I knew it was being hacked. I almost got out the truck and knocked on the window of the police officers and asked them why they were doing it. But I said, nah, no, that's a little too cocky. I said, I'm going to handle it the way it should be handled. Okay? And of course, they're making money. So they don't want to, these officers are protecting their officers because they want that money from the Democrats. Well, let me tell you something. I don't want to lose an election because the police officers are getting money paid on the side. Do you? Do you want to lose your country because these people want to sell the country to China? Do you want to lose your country because police officers are getting paid on the side by the Democrats to do alternative jobs, pretending as police officers, doing other jobs, like working as Antifa agents? Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea. Do you? So here in, it's a beautiful day. Got a lot of chemtrails over in the tree lines here. I could see a plane up here spraying chemicals way up in the higher stratosphere. So crimes are being committed every day, guys. And just complete omission. The people that are supposed to be working for us, protecting us. You know, when I walked into the police station, oh wow, a guy should be arrested shooting a gun, right? That's what they arrested me for, shooting a gun at 4 o'clock in the morning while some guy's trying to murder me with a directed energy weapon because, oh, I shot a gun. Well, we've been shooting guns in this neighborhood for years. All of a sudden, you got some new law that says I can't shoot a gun. Some loophole. Anyway, but guys, please help me with my Fundly account. I'm going through sheer hell. I'm in the desert fighting Satan. Just unbelievable. You have no clue what we're going through. And I just don't want to give up. I'm going to keep the fight. I'm going to fight smart. And no violence, just nonconformity. And I'm just going to keep trying to have these people arrested. If a police officer is working for the Democratic Party doing crimes, they should be arrested. Especially, they should be arrested. Now, I want the police and us to merge together. I even told the captain that. I said, look, you realize, I even told him, I said, you realize we're in some left and right civil war right now. I mean, it's on the TV all day long, the left against the right. I said, I am trying to get the police to just help the citizens, not the corporations. But that's your job. That's why you were elected. That's why you were voted in. To protect us, not a corporation. I said, that's all I'm asking. He goes, what do you want me to do? I said, I want you to work for us, not corporations. I'm going to ask you to leave, Fred. Okay. All right, no problem. Have a nice day. Listen, didn't mean to upset you. These guys get offended when they accuse each other of not doing their jobs, but it's happening. It's happening. And if I can't have freedom of speech, if I have my liberties being violated, if I have illegal surveillance on my phone without a warrant, if I have some cell phone company calling a police officer that doesn't have a warrant to hack my YouTube account, and by the way, I would love to see a warrant from a judge that says, hey, hack Fred's phone and shut down his YouTube channel. I'd like to see that warrant. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you love to see that warrant? Boy, would I like to see that warrant. Because I would have a heyday with that warrant. I'd have a judge arrested is what I would do. Ain't no damn judge can say, hey, violate this guy's freedom of speech. Well, you want to see something weird? Watch this. Look at that chemtrail. That pilot did a circle. Let's go in the back. Watch. Let's get a better view of this thing. Another crime that's happening over our heads. And police, military, FBI, DOJ, DOD, none of them will do anything. Today I had some kind of a weird call on one of my apartments. Well, it wasn't a call, it was an email. So I called the guy and it said he worked for the Department of Justice. And I'm thinking, he didn't sound like he worked for the Department of Justice. He didn't sound like that at all. I was like, okay, all right, no problem. And I'm thinking to myself, he sounded like he just came out of prison. I mean, I would expect a person that from the Department of Justice to have, at least ask questions about the department or educated questions. This guy, he couldn't even hardly speak English. It was whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting harassed. They don't want me to rent my apartments. But anyway, what do you think about this chemtrail? I've never seen one like this. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, guys, over and out. Thank you for listening. I love you all. Stay safe. Keep on moving forward and keep up the fight. And remember, peaceful nonconformity. Hold these people to the fire. Hold them accountable for their actions.